People, it's Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We're at the homestead in Arizona right now, at the homestead, not at the ranch, and we're in the back room right now where we got the bottle wall work that we've done through here, and we're going to finish this up here today, up in these edges up here. And I got some glass brick that we're going to put up in there, and I got some Portland cement. We're going to concrete it all in there. I've installed this fan right here, so once we get this closed up, we can run this and get some of the hot air out of the place. So I've got this set up, seems to be running good, and it's pulling the air out, so hopefully that'll work real well once we get everything closed in. So I'm going to keep that running, and we're going to go get some glass bricks and then mix up some mortar and start putting it in here. And then once we're done with this, then we're going to go outside and finish the outside around the bottle bricks out there and get it cleaned up. And then probably tomorrow we'll come back. Once it's cured, we'll come back and then paint it and make it nice and pretty. So I also got some hangers. We broke out the bird feeders for the hummingbirds. So right here, we're cleaning up the hummingbird feeders right now, getting them all cleaned up and ready. And then I've got some hangers here. Let me get over here. So I've got some hangers that we had from the other place here. So here, got some hangers, and I've got 6 hangers, and I've got 6 bird feeders. So we're gonna hang these off of here like this, all the way down this line right here, and then we're going to hang the bird feeders off of them so that we got hummingbirds out here. So anyways, so I'm going to get this stuff together, and then we'll start it going, so stick around. Thanks. so we have gotten this part here done. You can see here where we put the glass blocks in, and we had a space, so we put one of our bottle bricks up there. And the fan's going, you can probably hear it. And we got the glass in all the way across. I think it looks great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix another batch, and then we're gonna come over to the side here. Yes, bird. We got birds out here. You can hear them. Very loud. Okay, so I think we're gonna start on the end over here on this side, and we're gonna start filling this in right here, and then just bring it out and flush it and make it nice, put a nice finish coat on it. And then once we get that done real nice, then we're gonna hopefully tomorrow it'll be cured enough where we can come back and paint over it. So then we've got that same Maraca spice. It's kind of this brown color right here. So we're gonna put that same paint over it, and then clean up the outside of the bottles and make it nice. And so that ought to look pretty good. And then once we get that all the way finished, we're gonna put the hangers up and then hang the hummingbird feeders. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna go take a break right now. This was quite a bit and it's very hot, so we're gonna relax for a bit, take a break, and then we'll get back to it. So stick around. Thanks. So we finished this portion right here. I'm actually gonna let this sit for a little while and see how it comes out. I want to make sure that it's going to work the way that I want to before I continue. So we're going to leave this for a little while and we'll come back and check it out in a little bit. So stick around. Thanks. Alright, so it is the next day and we've let this cure overnight. And it looks pretty good. It's a little, got some cracks here and there, but for the most part it's nice and flush. That's real good in there. Got these cleaned up real nice. I think it looks pretty good. Once we get the paint on it, I think it's going to be really, really nice. So that was a good test right there. So I think this is how we're going to want to do it, and I'm good with this. I just wanted to make sure we were good with it before I got too far into it. Also, the main reason why we stopped here last night is because we did not have any rubber gloves. All I had was leather gloves, and we had the concrete was leaking into the gloves and getting on our hands. And anybody who knows anything about concrete, it's very acidic, lots of chemicals, and you don't want to get it on your hands. So we stopped and got cleaned up and checked this to make sure it was good before we proceed. And now that we're good with it, we're going to move forward. So we got some more concrete out here, and I did pick up some leather gloves sorry. I need more coffee this morning. We did pick up some rubber gloves on the way. So we are about to glove up and get this thing going on. So stick around. Thanks. And we got this going on here. We are cleaning this mess up.
Sorry.
No, it's good. And we put in, well, okay, Hope put in this step right here. This is Hope's project. She's cleaning this up here. Got a little bit of work to do right here, but she's moving this out a little. It was kind of closer before. She's moving that out. Got a couple of bricks to put in here, but she'll get that handled. And then we took all of this out of here. Gonna clean this up. Not sure what's going on here yet. Maybe
cement.
Maybe we'll concrete it, maybe we'll brick it, maybe we'll turn it into a planter, something. And then this right here is just a temporary. We got a little thing going on here, just kind of some decorative stuff. See how that turns out. And then, okay, we have finished this somewhat. It's still drying right now, but we got all of the concrete in and got the bottles cleaned up for the most part. That one, here's this one right here. Yep, that one, and it's got the bird feeder there. And then this one here. So that one is looking real good. Yep, and then the last one over here. This is the last one right here. Actually, this is the first one that we did, and then we moved in this direction here. So you can see what this is looking like right now. It looks pretty good, I think. Once we get that color there, that brown, we're gonna paint all of the concrete with that brown color, and I gotta get this trim right here cleaned up and painted also in that brown. I'm saying it's gonna look really good once we get it all the way done. So that's where we're at right now with it. We're gonna let this dry, and once it gets dried off, we're gonna come in and paint it. I'm not sure if we'll get to it before the end of this video, hopefully. If not, then we'll be doing it in the coming weeks. So stick around. Thanks. right, we have finished we have finished the wall here. Let's check it out. This is what we got. So I think it looks really good. So that's that section, and the next, yeah, I say that looks pretty freaking good. We got some stuff laying out in front of it, so it's a little trashed, but I mean, that looks good. I'm quite happy with that. Wish I could get a shot of it without me in the reflection. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. So we're gonna wrap it up and get all of this cleaned up and get inside, and yeah, we're gonna call it good for this week. I'm not sure what we're doing next week. I wanted to be working on the garden structure this week, but materials are expensive, and yeah, so hopefully next week we'll be able to get more materials, possibly a backhoe. We'll see how that works out. Yeah, so yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next week.